Hey, what's up, guys? Plano Trade and Exchange here. Wanted to just show everybody the grades that I just got back. This first lot that I'm about to show is mainly a lot that I got from BGS, graded, cracked them because I didn't like the grades, and now I'm just going to see what PSA gave me. So, super experimental, but because of the way that my previous grading submissions have gone, I felt pretty confident that these would do pretty well. So the first one is a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. This got a BGS 9 and it got a PSA 9. So yeah, I thought I had a shot for a 10 and it seems that it didn't, but that's okay. I still prefer a PSA 9 over a BGS 9 any day. Next is a card that was not submitted to PSA or BGS, but was one that I had in the collection for a little bit. I actually bought it at quite a premium at the time because it has that foil line, and it's a very prominent foil line. So it had some minor scuffs on the back, and I was concerned that that would drop it to maybe a 7 or an 8, but it got the 9. So very happy with that. This is, I think, my 4th or 5th Dark Magician that I've graded, but more on that later. This Mirror Force was a BGS 9, and it got a PSA 9, so pretty even crossover there. This Dark Arm Dragon, I hadn't graded yet. It had a somewhat clean back. For the most part, it was clean, but I just, was too optimistic. I was very optimistic that it would get a 9, but not the 10, but thinking realistically it'll get a 7 or 8, and it got the 9. And this one is probably going to be sold. I had a pretty ridiculous offer on it, so I might take that for 1.5K. Next is B-Skull. This was a BGS 9, and it got the PSA 9, so pretty straightforward trade there, and I'm okay with that. This one I had in the collection for a long time. Love my tournament pack ultras and supers. Dragon Seeker's a really bad card, but he's a really BA looking, cool card. Look at that guy. What a beast. And it got a 9. So pretty content with that. It is a little OC, and there is a little dimple on the back that I thought would drop it to, see if you can see it. You can't see it. But I thought it would drop it further, but it got a 9, so I'm happy with that. And the next is one that was also in the collection, and this one was just ridiculously clean. I think I bought it for $200, $225, something like that, and I got the 10. So not really sure what the value is on this thing. I believe it was strictly sealed, who revealed that it could go for 2K. I don't think it's that high. I'm not super attached to it, so I would be interested in selling it, but obviously at a high price, but not 2K. But moving on, I picked this one up from a Facebook Marketplace posting. It's a wavy first edition, somewhat faded Change of Heart from MRD. It is North American print. This one had some very minor scuffs at the top that I thought would warrant an 8. And lo and behold, if you follow my Instagram, you know that this got a 10. So pretty stoked about that. Really, really big card. Super iconic card. Very happy to have that in the collection. Whoops. Next is Garma Sword. This one got a BGS 9. I thought that grade was just such a disservice to this card because I saw absolutely nothing wrong with it. BGS is crazy. You've seen it in my previous videos because this one got a PSA 10. So take that, BGS. Next, I have some more cards here that were, these were further graded by BGS. So this one wasn't graded. This had the raw card review, which is where they put a top loader, a semi-rigid over the card, and the sticker of their pre-grade for it. You're basically guaranteed that grade unless something happens to the card, but they gave it an 8.5 and PSA gave it a 9. So again, I thought it would get at least a PSA 9 and a BGS 9, and yeah, it just kind of goes to show that BGS is so inconsistent with their grades. Next is a card I had in the collection for a very long time, and it is a foil line Dark Magician. You can see it right there. It wasn't in the greatest shape when I submitted it. I think the back has most of its issues. You can't really see them, but they're there. But it got a 7, so pretty good to me. Okay, sorry about that. Had to cut out real quick. Going back into it, we've got DDS Dark Magician. I bought that from that giant collection a while back. Has some whitening and scratches on the back, But I think PSA, well, I know, but PSA doesn't really grade too harshly for back scratches, and I thought it would get maybe a 6 or 7, and it got an 8, so pretty dope. Next is another card I got from that big collection early on, just a normal MFC Dark Magician Girl that got a 9. This one is on hold, so it is basically sold at this point. All right, some more big cards. Let's see. I believe those are from the submission that weren't it wasn't economy, but it was the bigger one, where it was, I believe, $35 a card. But yeah, let's go ahead and go on to the bigger lot. Sorry for the barking dogs. I got a lot of dogs in my neighborhood. SKE, Starter Evolution deck, Blue Eyes. Again, from that big collection, and it got a 10. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I don't know the value of this card, but I've seen recent comps for $800 to $1,000. I don't know if that's right. This is just a super rare. It is an iconic artwork, but yeah, I don't really know. It is for sale though, and I haven't had any offers on it, so that's up for grabs. Next is the same card, but it got a 9. That's obviously up for sale. I'm trying to get at least 80, 90 bucks on that. SDK, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Again, another iconic card. No issues. I really thought this had a chance at the 10, and it got a 9. So, bummer, but it's all good. That is also for sale. A lot of these are going to be for sale. A Duels Pack Kaiba. So, this is the economy, no, the value submission, where it was $15 a card. So, every card you see here was graded for $15. Majority of them I got from that big collection, and so this is just me basically grading them to hopefully recoup some of the cost of that, so that I can just keep my personal stuff. And this one I actually had for a long time. I had about a dozen of these, and I picked one because these are only, I think, $5-8 cards. So they're very risky to grade because, I mean, you know, they're low value, and, you know, if you grade them, it can be a waste if they get anything lower than a 10. This one got a 10. So that will also be for sale. And there's a lot more low value cards, a few more low value cards in here that I graded that I won big on or lost big on. So here I have a movie pack, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Secret Rare. I only had about 5 or 6 of these. I submitted 2. This one got a 10. Next is the GBI God cards. You know, these, I swear, I submitted so many of these, I cannot get 10s on them. The Slifer got an 8, and I submitted 2 Raws. This one got a 9, and then this Raw also got a 9. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Next, Queen's Knight, big card. I actually found this in a collection that I bought in its bulk, and was not expecting it. Was totally shocked by it, and it was in pristine condition. I was really happy about that, and it got a 10. So not bad for a card that was found in bulk. Next is another Winged Dragon Raw. This is from the Dawn of Destiny promo, and it got a 10. So not really too excited about the card because I already have a GBI 10, and I don't really care for this card. Really cool, but yeah, it's going up for sale. Next, another card that was found in that bulk with Queen's Knight was this King's Knight. Even better condition, I thought, than the Queen's Knight, and rightfully so because it got a 10. Had this in my collection for a long time, got a 9. Has a little bit of wear at the top, and I'm actually pretty surprised by the grade. It's got some minor waxing. What is that? It's definitely the plastic in the case. But yeah, pretty happy about that. Next is Behemoth, the King of All Animals. Really sick card. This is the Euro print. Absolutely gorgeous. No issues. It had the waxing on the back. Quite a bit of waxing, but it seems that PSA doesn't care much because it's got a 9. So because of these two, I'm actually going to probably submit more of my cards that do have waxing on it, because 9 is great for these Rise of Destiny and Elemental Energy cards. Next, we have quite a bit more, so I'm trying to move past these quick. This is a Europrint Chiron the Mage. Again, just in that giant collection I bought, it got a 9. Pretty happy about that. It is up for sale. And next we're going to go into some of the higher end cards in this collection. This is a faded Kazajin. No issues at all. Really happy to submit it. Got a 7. I'm going to crack this and sub it to CGC because I think it got docked for the fading because this card was absolutely mint when I submitted it. So that one will not be for sale. It will be resubbed. Next is Thunder Giant. I'm sad about this one because it got a 10, but not because I got the 10. I'm sad because I have Sparkman. That got a 10 in the last submission video. And Clayman I sold as a raw card review Beckett 9 for I think 300 bucks, and I'm sad because that should have gotten a 10 and it could have matched with my giant Sparkman, and so it is what it is. So just gonna have to wait on Sparkman, and I am open to selling that, but I'm more inclined to keep it. So yeah, just message me on Instagram if you want to submit an offer. Next is Big Shield Gardner. Pretty big card. Every time I get these in collections, they always have dents, scratches, something like that. Not this one. It was perfect, and I'm pretty stoked about this one. It is very low pop. I think it's pop 6 or 7, and I think that's just because people didn't care for Big Shield Gardner. I do. It's super cool. It's Yugi's card, but yeah, I'm really proud of this one. Next is Rishif, the Dark Being. I mean, look at this card. Absolutely gorgeous. And it was so pristine, and I was so excited to submit it. I was hoping for at least a 9, and it got the 9. So, happy about that. I'm keeping that one because it's beautiful. Next is this Summon Skull BPT. I've submitted, gosh, 8 or 9 of these. I've always gotten 8s or 9 on them, and this one got the 10. Big card, yeah. I was pretty much speechless when I saw the reviews on the grades. And I couldn't believe this one. And I didn't get upcharged for any of these cards. PSA just goes by their last sold listings on their website, I think. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is worth at least a K, and I didn't get charged for it. So, right on. Next is this Dark Magician. Well, you saw the grade. Got an 8. Pretty disappointed about that. I've submitted and have gotten, well, not submitted, but I've had so many of these Dark Magicians come through my hand that are reverse secret. This one was super clean on the back, but it's OC from top to bottom, like pretty hardcore, and I think that's why it got the 9. But that's a card I'm going to keep. I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. Next is another big card, is Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon from the Jump promo set, and yeah, when I submitted this, I saw the grade it got, and I was like, oh, okay, I already have one of those, but I have the ultra rare version as a 10, and I got this one as a 10. So yeah, really excited about this one. My heart kind of dropped when I saw it wasn't the ultra rare, the secret rare one. This one's not for sale. At least I wouldn't consider selling it unless it was above, you know, what you see online, honestly, just because I don't really want to let it go. Next is just an LOB EN Blue Eyes White Dragon, so pretty hard card to get that you can only get from the Master Collection packs, and I got a 9. Super happy with that. It was a little too OC. It's skinnier on this side than the other side. Too OC to get a 10, but I just wanted a 9, so I'm happy about that. And that's going into the collection. I'm gonna go into a few more cards that I got back that weren't maybe as crazy, but I'll go through them real quick. Chainsaw Insect, Ultimate First Ed, got a 9. Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon, beautiful card, got a 10. These are all for sale, by the way. Xarian Universe from the 10. I had this in a binder for a really long time. It looked mint, and it got a 10. Strike Ninja, also got a 9. Blue Eyes Ultimate, the ultra rare. This one got an 8. Diamond Dude from Enemy of Justice, sick looking card with a cool deck. Got an 8. Have no idea why, but yep, that will be for sale. Next we have Gaikatino Megami. I don't know. This one kind of revealed some things about PSA that I will take note of for the future, and that is that they intense very harshly on foil scratches. I didn't see one on this card. It is very OC from top to bottom, but I thought maybe it can pull off a 9. Got an 8. So pretty bummed about that, but it is what it is. And you'll see a couple more cards that were docked pretty hard for foil lines. Oh, yeah, such as this one. And that is the YEP Jinzo. I think this one got docked less for foil lines and more for the centering. So top to bottom centering, unless it's almost OC, don't submit it because I got a 7. So yeah, that one was harsh. But I guess warranted now that I know that they grade kind of harshly for top to bottom if it's that much. Next, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Again, submitted some cards that were kind of low end, but would be cool as 10s. This one got an 8, so that's a big hit. Whatever, moving on. Gamma, people love these. Got a 9, bummer, all good. Another Gamma, got a 9, bummer, all good. Dark Magician, SDY. People like these slabbed up in decent shape. This one got an 8. You know, I was kind of hoping for an 8 to 9, so that one's okay. And then we got Shinato, another last minute submission, got a 9. I'm happy with that. Buster Blader, OG print, PSV, pretty dope card. Thought it'd get a 10, got a 9. It is what it is. Next, Luminous Soldier, sick looking card, bad looking back, if I remember correctly. Got an 8. Oh well, that's for sale as well. Boom, Topps Charizard, pretty cool card. No, I don't know very much about these. I remember getting them as a kid, but not being as excited for them because they weren't playable. This one got an 8. Kind of bummed about that. I don't really know how to grade these. I don't know why I got an 8. I have a couple of these, and this one had the least scratches, and y'all hear that? That's not good. But yeah, 8 on that. Next is Rise of Destiny Dark Magician Girl. Got an 8. This is just PSA text. When you sub cards, you just know you're going to get some that are kind of whack grades. That one was warranted. Oh, here's the other movie pack one. This another one that I submitted off a whim. Got a 10. Dubs all around. This is another big card. The Summer Pharaoh Tour, I think. Toon Dark Magician Girl. I already have these in submission with my other sub, and this one got a 10 too. So I don't know what that one got. Hopefully it gets 10, but I have an offer for $650 on this card. And I just might take that because I don't really care for Dark Magician Girl. Sorry guys. And again, another card I submitted on a whim. I had like 8 of these. Yep, got a 9. Don't know why. Brand new card, packed fresh. Just a few more. These are already sold, so I'll just go through them real quick. Got a Pegasus as a 9. Bummer. All good. Let's see. Arcana Knight Joker. I had a few of these. I picked the one with the least amount of print lines. Got a 9. Next is Water Dragon Parallel Rail. I had like 20 of these, and I picked one that had the least amount of foil scratches because a ton of them have scratches because of how sensitive that plastic is. Oh, it's all right. I'll take an L. $4 card, got a 9. That's, happens. Seal the Ancients. Dope looking card, really bad effect, got a 9. All good. This one I thought for sure was getting a 10, got a 9. And yes, these all sold at once. And then the BPT 09 Dark Blue Eyes, got a 9. Bummer. I also had like 5 of these and picked the best one, and it wasn't good enough. It's all right, man. Maybe next time. Alpha. This one got a 9. And then 3 more Rise of Destiny Dark Magician Girls for all the guys that like them. These got 9s. And all of this whole lot did sell already, but just wanted to display them and show them to you guys real quick. Next is another Seal of Ancients. Got a 10. This was already sold on Instagram. And we got another Alpha. I submitted 3. This one got a 10. And got another one. And this one got a 10. And then got a DMOC. I totally undersold this. I didn't think the demand would be so high on this card. Didn't really review its grades and got a 9. Was totally going to keep it if it got a 10. But a 9, I'm like, oh, get out of here, dude. I don't want those low grades in here. And then last but not least is a card that I also got in that big collection recently, Brain Control. I mean, it had a very minor ulti stamp, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it really was as clean. Maybe it was one of the cleaner ultis. Big card, super iconic, cool card, and got the 10. No upcharge, so that's it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that submission. I do have a couple more on the way. I should get them by the end of the month. And I still have, gosh, another 60 card submission that I got to submit to PSA. Obviously, that's not going to go in it. But yeah, just to give you a quick little like preview of what I got. Yeah. A few more cards that are going to be a little riskier, you know, like this obelisk. I'm like, could get a 10, but also a 9. Same with these guys, but you know, a man can dream. Am I right? This card is, I really hope it gets a 10. This is such a cool common. Call me crazy. Oh, and I'm also submitting, what was it? A couple other weird cards. What is this? Oh, yeah. It's a glossy LOB. Oh, and I got this retro. What are these? These are not value. Economy submissions. Those are worth way over $200. This one is damaged. That's okay. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, I need to go back through this. There's some of these cards I'm looking at. I'm like, do I really want to submit it? Cool. I can't find it. Did I skip? Oh, duh. Look at this. The LDK common OG art one. I really think this can pull a 10. I'm so excited about this card. If it gets a 9, I'll be a little sad, but that's one that I'm willing to like kind of keep around in my car or something because I love the artwork. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a comment or give me a message on Instagram if you're interested in any of these, even the ones that I'm hanging on to. Everything is for sale at the right price, but for the most part, a good number have sold, but just reach out. Give me a follow, like the video if you like this content. I would like to get to, I don't know, 150 subscribers. I'm almost at 100. I'm not trying to do this for a living, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool to do this and have a little bit more incentive to just upload more videos. I could always do more content, but anyways, hope you guys liked it, and have a Merry Christmas.